So today, it is a rainy day, and we are in a 2004 Mazda RX8.
A car like this isn't too common. Most cars appeal to the common commuter. The moment one wants to start a family, almost all thoughts of fun in this area for the average person disappear. For someone who can only have one car and use it as a daily, for all of your daily errands, the answer's usually been Miata. But what about those with a significant other and a child? Well, Mazda strikes yet again. With double the power of a Miata and double the doors, yet quite a good handling ability, and a damn near 50-50 weight distribution, you'd expect a damn fun car. Well, you'd be right.
So in the 2004 Mazda RX8, first impression I guess sitting down, I'm very comfortable. These seats are really supportive in your lower back. Kind of reminds me of the Honda S2000 seats, but these bolsters are not the most supportive. I feel like you definitely slide around quite a bit around in here. It's like we're going in a slight corner. I feel like I'm about to fall out of this chair here. Oh, there's that Integra. But I like the seating position. It's very driver-centered. I kind of see more than I need to when it comes to forward positioning. I feel like I'm kind of in the center of the car, even though I am obviously on the left. Though I do notice that the blind spots in here are not the greatest. When it comes to the passenger side, I can see pretty cleanly, but that pillar back there is just not my friend, dude. It's pretty fat. You've got an airbag in there, so obviously something's gonna be, blocking your vision. When it comes to right behind me, I can't really see anything out of this window at all. So now for this 1.3 liter rotary engine, everybody complains that it's not the torquiest engine, and it might not be, but I feel like it's probably more than you need, really. It's plenty of power to have some fun with and get sideways with. So this car has 238 horsepower, I want to say. 156 foot-pounds of torque, give or take a few. Lots of people kind of give this car some doubt for being low torque, and I feel like it's sufficient. It's not too heavy of a car, and let's see if we can wind it out a bit and feel exactly what that is. Damn, dude, this thing's fucking fun. And this is definitely one of those ones that where when you're pushing it out, you're having the most fun. Though the owner of this RX8 says that you do got to be going kind of fast to break it loose, you have to be above that 5,000 RPM range to kind of really have at it. And by the time you're there, you're already kind of up to speed. You're usually doing around 40 miles an hour. And when you're trying to learn to make some skids for the first time, that's probably not the, above 40 isn't really the kind of speed you're comfortable with, starting to lose traction. You feel more safe in that lower speeds. Now, just giving it some gas right now, it's not the most straight line fun car in the sense of speed. It's a straight line fun car in a sense of, what's the word I'm looking for? You're waiting for, and then all of a sudden, just boom, you've got some power, and you've revved all the way up to 9,000, and you've got it, and you're having fun, and it just feels exhilarating when you're on that higher RPM, Every time I'm like redlining my car, I feel like I'm going a lot faster than I should be, even though I'm only doing 50 miles an hour. So now on average, this car is known to munch on a bit of oil about, I think what I read was for every 1,000 miles is like a quart. Would you say that's that's about accurate for you?
Every other time I fill up, I'm usually putting a quart inside.
So we're in 4th gear doing, what, 52 miles an hour, and we're sitting right under 4, which seems like we'd be pretty happy for this car, like just nice and comfortable. We still got about half the power band.
Perfect.
So what are the list of mods again?
Alright, so this list gets a little long, so just bear with me here. So you replace a 6-speed manual transmission, and you put in a Stage 2 comp clutch, 13-pound light and flywheel, XXR wheels, Toyo tires, agency power adjustable sway bars front and rear, agency power end links, AEM cold air intake, energy short hub and wheel, and quick release. Got a custom comic book shift boot for his son, synchro saver, and a cat delete.
Being that it is 4-door, that makes it a little more practical. Are you able to get your son in and out pretty easy?
Oh yeah. That's one of the main reasons I got it.
If you're a parent, and you still want to have a nice, fun car to drive, but you're not about that showy 4-door life. I mean, technically, yeah, it's a 4-door, but it's still got that coupe look. It looks good. I actually had a coworker earlier today that said it kind of looked like I think she said a Lamborghini. That's what she said. I was like, hey, you ever heard of an RX8? And she says, I'm not sure. It's from Mazda. She's like, oh, is it those that kind of look like Lamborghinis? And I showed her a picture of it. And she goes, yeah, that one. I was like, oh, okay, yeah. Well, that's an RX8. But it's cool that she thinks it's a Lamborghini. So, guys, if you want to pick up chicks, buy yourself an RX8. Now, its main rivals were the 350Z and the S2000 as well, with that high-revving, roadster kind of look, that 2-seater appeal. But this really branches out to a lot of people. It's a very spacious car, and it has about the same amount of power, and you really get the most out of this one. You have the great looks, you have the space, you have the power, and it's more than enough to get your daily necessities done, as opposed to other cars like the 350Z and the S2000 that are just 2-seaters, and you really got to strategize what you're going to do on a daily basis if you're going to be able to get that certain thing done. Hell yeah. Alright. So the steering feels nice and quick. It's very accurate. Where you put it is where it's going. You're getting that nice assuring sensation. And it is electric assisted steering, so I've yet to own a car with that, and I have no idea what the downsides are. But it feels great. It's got a nice weight to it, and if you're not going to be leaking power steering fluid all over the floor, then I'm all for it. These rotaries, they just live in the high RPM, but I don't know, just growing up with American cars, it's just an odd feeling. You want to find another gear, and you're not, you don't need it. You really got to keep pushing your engine if you want to have some real fun.